Right. No question. Um, you've actually been blessed. You've had the opportunity to sing and open up for some pretty major artists out there. And one of the questions that I want to ask you is was there a particular artist that maybe kind of pulled you to the side and kind of dropped some jewels on you as far as being able to have some longevity in this industry?
Absolutely. Actually, a good friend of mine uh, that I have now, his name is Jerry Lawson. He used to be the lead singer of the a cappella group The Persuasion.
Okay.
And this man is awesome. I mean, I think their group put out a minimum of 14 albums,
Okay.
and he has dropped so much knowledge on me about having that endurance and persistence. And that, I think that's helping me so much. And we still actually talk to this day.
Mm, that's that's pretty dope. Um, I got another. Here's a question. I hear a lot of artists talk about being here in the Valley or being here in Phoenix, um, to where you are right now. And one of the major complaints is that nobody can actually kind of per se blow from coming from this region of the world. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I just want your thoughts on that because of the fact that you've kind of defied those odds. You've kind of taken your singing career. You've kind of done some things and taken it to a different place. So I want you to kind of explain to some other folks on possibly what it takes for you to kind of persevere and kind of be the person that you are to where everybody can still hear your music regardless to where you're from. You know what I'm saying? So I would like for you to kind of give us a little insight, man, on basically what possibly was your path to kind of to kill all naysayers.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with my mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I may be a local artist currently, but I have a global mindset.
Right.
And I don't put myself out there like somebody that's just pimping themselves out on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And I also handle my business.
No doubt.
A lot of people they'll go out there and the promoters want to put you on but don't want to pay, and they try to use different little tactics. Well, I'm gonna get you the exposure or what have you.
Right.
And some scenarios that's okay.
Right.
But what I've learned to do is start to weigh my options
Mm-hmm.
and to make myself not as accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't love what I do,
Right.
but if you make yourself too accessible, the people don't care nothing about you.
No.
They feel they can get you anytime. They can see you anytime.
Right.
And I think doing that and setting myself to a higher standard, people are going to approach you the way that you carry yourself, the way that you conduct yourself.
No question.
And I carry myself on a professional level. Nobody has to know that I'm on a local level
Right.
because of the way that I carry myself.
Right. Right.
And I think that makes the difference between me and somebody else.
Makes a big difference. And personally, I've had the opportunity to hear you blow, to hear you sing. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yes, sir.
And it was, to me, it was incredible because I know music. I've been around music. I've been many places in my life, and I heard a lot of people sing. And when I heard you sing, I was like, "Oh, this is absolutely the real deal. There's no question about
Wow.
that this man knows exactly what he's doing." You know what I'm saying? And he's also been
Yes, sir.
blessed. You know what I'm saying? You also been blessed, and you can automatically hear that in your voice when you're singing that this man has absolutely been blessed. And all saying that
Indeed.
and saying all that, I'm kind of going to segue into this next question about where do you actually derive your material from? You know what I'm saying? To be able to sing the way that you do.
I derive my material from a number of different places. I have a good friend by the name of Paris Toon that writes and produces with his band Mother's Favorite Child. And then also for myself, I get my inspiration from my own writing and my materials from real life situations. Some of it may be from relationships or things that I've experienced, but then also I'm a great listener. I find that to be true, as because people are always talking to me about their issues or whatever it may be, and I'm cool with that.
Right.
But what I found is that a lot of people sometimes have a hard time expressing their feelings. But what I've learned to do is to listen to these stories, and including my own, and put those into words and paint the picture.
Okay.
So that when people listen to the stuff that I do, they can say, wow, that's exactly how I feel.
Absolutely. No question. All right, so let's get to the project that you're working on right now. I mean, we got a track for all my listeners out there. Make sure you stay locked in, because after we finish this interview, we absolutely are going to bang one of the tracks that Cree has done, and I guarantee you're going to be floored by the way this man puts it down. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about your project that you're working on. With the song that came out, Ordinary Man, and what comes with that, and what it took to put all that together.
Absolutely. So, Ordinary Man is a song that was written by my friend Paris Toon, and Mother's Favorite Child. I love this song because it speaks specifically to me. I've been there where you're looking for that one soulmate, that one person that makes everything just click for you.
Right.
And that is essentially what this song is talking about. It's a ballad. It's urban neo soul, kind of gospel-y or whatever. With considering my gospel background.
Right.
And it's a strong song that it's going to draw you in from go.
Right. Absolutely. And this is good music. What I mean by good music, I mean we don't really get to hear artists that sing songs that we can listen to down the line, 5-10 years down the line, and say, wow, this dude could really blow when he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so everything is so copycat, for lack of a better word right now. Everything is so copycat today that you kind of pretty much get tired of listening to the same music on, and then and just hearing this music right here, man, it's absolutely refreshing to the industry to hear that there's someone like Cree Turner out there still putting it down the way I want to hear it late night when the lights is dim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm speaking to somebody that I really want them to understand how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So
come on.
Yeah. So this ain't me, this is you, but I just had to kind of get that across to everybody. So is this the only single that you got coming out on this particular project, or do you have more following this up, and you just pushing this Ordinary Man track right now?
I'm pushing the Ordinary Man track right now, but I have more in the works.
Absolutely. No doubt. So, is there going to be some videos along with this? I mean, are we able to see you optically out there?
Oh, yeah.
Give us a little insight on some of the things that
Absolutely. Working with a few people now, trying to come up with the treatment for the song so that we can really start pushing this. I'm working with with the marketing team as well to figure out what's going to be the better angle to take in order to really fully take this thing to the next level.
No question. No doubt. So, man, listen, Cree, baby, I appreciate you coming out, man. It was actually a blessing, man, to have you on. A lot of folks don't know what you're doing and how you sound, but I just want to say to all that is listening, stay locked in. Don't you move the channel, nothing. If anything, turn it up after I bang this track. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to love the music that this man is putting out today. And that's for sure. Before we go, though, man, I want to give you another opportunity, man, to shout out and plug everything and everybody that's helped you get to the place to where you are today.
Wow, man. Well, I definitely want to give a shout out to Mafia Magazine for having me on here. I appreciate you so much for this opportunity. God bless you. And I just, I thank God for this opportunity. I thank God for bringing me where I am to this point. Without him, none of this will be possible. I want to thank my family, my fans, and everybody that has supported me throughout the years. Every time where I felt like giving up, you kept pushing me, and you kept pushing me, and you continue to push me. And I thank you. I love you, and God bless.
No doubt. Hey, Cree, let me just say this to you before you go, right? May you be blessed in everything, and may you be blessed in everything that you do, and may you be prosperous in all that you do. You heard?
Wow. Thank you, sir. You as well.
No doubt, baby. Peace.
Peace.